Hello everybody, it is Richard the Warlock here. As you can see, I'm forcing Pixie to sit with me for a moment. Say hello, Pixie. Yes, I'm going to be doing a no hashtag reading, and I thought it was about time we did that. I'm going to put it down. Very happy, did she? Okay, baby. I've not done one for a while, so I'm going to do one for people kind of going through an awakening. Now, I feel that for this collective, you're probably the wave that recently happened. So it's probably that you've kind of got a bit of a good idea of where you're at, where you might be needing to go, but you might just be feeling a little bit still out of sorts. I feel, personally, being an energy worker, that we're going to hit another wave again very soon, probably after that second eclipse. So, so it is collective, guys, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Just to remind you, if you would like to book me for a private reading, I have the option for recorded ones. If you go to my link tree, 10-minute tarot, £10, half an hour, £30. If you want a bit more of a personal touch, I do face-to-face out of Chesterfield, which is about 15 minutes south of Sheffield, if you're not sure where that is. If that's too far, video chat, phone, or voice note. Go via my verified Instagram account or urbanwarlockhealing.com. Full services and prices are on there. Bit of promotion. Right, okay, so just to remind you, with tarot, it's designed to say on your current path, this is the most likely outcome. There are a couple of cards in there that are fixed. By that I mean, the universe says this has got to happen, no way around it. But for the most part, it's not. So if anything does come up and you're not too keen on it, then you can change it. Right, let's have a quick look then. Right, okay, so feels a little bit of resistance in this collective, to be honest with you. Right, okay, so we've got minor arcanas at the moment. So they run like a standard deck of cards, 4 suits, start ace, go through 10, then we've got the court cards. The numbers help me signify, on occasion, where you're on a cycle. Right, okay, so it's all swords here. So swords relates to the element of air. It's generally speaking about the way we think and the words we use. So this is, we're kind of in that realm. Now, first card we got here is the King of Swords. So I'm hesitating because I'm not sure where to go with this king, to be honest. King of Swords. So we're talking about masculine energy here. Okay, so this could be yourselves. It could be somebody else around you. Now, when kings and queens are in the upright position, they're good rulers, okay? This guy will know what to say. He'll know when to say it, and he'll know when to hold back. Okay, I feel, if I'm honest with you, this is somebody else. Okay, one of the reasons why I'm saying that is because people, I say this all the time, people who generally have tarot readings, they don't have to be female, but they tend to be the feminine energy. Because us feminine energies, we tend to be a bit more in touch in a spiritual sense. You do get masculines who are into it as well, don't get me wrong, but they tend to be more feminine energies. The second reason why I'm saying that this is somebody else in your life is because of the next 2 cards, which I'll run through in a second. Now, it feels like you have somebody in your life who's trying to advise you, trying to potentially mentor you, trying to get you in the right headspace. Because when you're going through an awakening, a lot of it is to do with emotions and intuition, but it's the head that throws everything out. So, yeah, try and lean on this person, whoever they are. Okay, ask them for their opinion, ask for their advice. We then got the Nine of Swords. So this card, nine's a reflection card before we move on to tell and close the cycle. So you got the person in bed there, head in the hands crying. Okay, talks about sleepless nights, stress, up to depression. I don't want to go up to depression. I just feel it's confusion. It's confusion with this awakening. Okay, you probably have been, if you're like me, and at least you're probably not going to be able to see because it's black and white, but I don't sleep very well anymore. I keep waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. The other thing with this card is that the swords represent a ladder, so it's about changing the mindset, climbing the ladder, getting out of the situation. We then got the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this card in the upright position talks about periods of rest. So it's about listening to your mind and your body, and when you're getting burnt out, taking that time away, taking that time out. It's in the reverse position. This is telling me that you're not listening to your mind and body. You kind of, it's like you're going, I know I'm going through this awakening. I know something needs to change, but it's stressing me out. I'm going to keep ploughing forwards with my kind of usual daily life and hope that it goes away. Okay, we then got the Queen of Wands. So wands relates to element of fire. We're generally talking about some kind of action. Now, this card keeps popping up and it's about stepping into your power. Okay, stepping into your power. Like I say, I feel that this collective of feminine energy, it is about stepping into this Queen of Wands power, realizing what you have in you. Now, it kind of feels like you're starting to understand that. I don't feel you're fully there yet, but this is what you should be aiming for. Okay, this is the power that you have in you. The reason why I'm saying you're not there yet because of the past cards, and we've also got the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. So Cups relates to the element of water. We're talking about something on an emotional level. Now, the picture there's a figure there. They're walking away. They're leaving these cups behind. They're leaving behind what no longer serves them. That is healthy, that is normal, that is what we should be doing. The issue is it's in the reverse position. You are clinging on to something. Please stop clinging on to something. Whatever this thing is on an emotional level, it no longer serves you. But I feel that that's what's kind of like triggering the stress and anxiety. I'm just going to use this as an example because I'm sure it will resonate with some people. It's got a little bit of an air of, if we're talking about an awakening in regard to a relationship or something in your life which is going to have an effect on a relationship, it's like you're resisting. Okay, it's like you could be with somebody who's very much like 9-to-5 job, pub at the weekend, likes to go down the football, for example. You're very much like, I'm opening up to this brand new world. I feel like I'm starting to go down a rabbit hole and I need to start feeling connected with Source and the goddess and God and witchcraft and God knows what else. But I love them and I'm worried about leaving them behind. Now, what I always say is that if you're with somebody like that, it does not mean that you have to leave them, and it doesn't. All you need from them is the respect and understanding that you are going on this journey. They don't have to understand it. They don't even have to believe in it themselves. That is perfectly, perfectly fine, just as long as they support you and they're not one of these dickheads who sits there and goes, what are you talking about that for? What a load of nonsense. What a load of rubbish, blah, 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 blah. As long as they're not being like that, you don't have to, up and leave them. So, stop panicking. Be perfectly fine. Overall outcome, the Hierophant. Okay, you're getting it. You're getting it. Okay, this is the divine masculine in a spiritual sense. Okay, the Hierophant in this case is talking about starting to learn more about your spiritual journey. Okay, you are going on the right path. Okay, it is just about releasing what no longer serves you on an emotional level. Start getting out your head. Start leaning on this King of Swords, who is there to support you. Okay, it might, like I say, it might not be, it might not be a partner, it might not be a friend. It could be somebody like me, you know what I mean? There are lots of us out there who offer support and guidance in regard to that. So if you do have anybody, like that in your life, lean on them. That's, it's like my role, one of my roles is to support people and to wake them the fuck up, that's one of my roles. And this is why I'm taking on somebody for tarot. I am also still looking for somebody for the mediumship. So if you are interested, please do contact me via urbanwarlockhealing.com. It's £10 per session, blocks of 4. If you want more details, please contact me. Obstacles or blockages, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles relate to earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. You've got the chappie there juggling. See in the background, boats bobbing up and down. Choppy waters. There's some kind of fear of change. There's some kind of fear of like, if I start going down this direction, is it going to cause imbalance? Is it going to cause issues? So if as part of your awakening you've gone, right, okay, I work in Tesco's, but all of a sudden I feel like I need to be a vet. I love animals and I want to help them and stuff like that. Oh no, how am I going to do that? I don't have the money to do that. Panic, 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 panic. You'll find a way. Trust me, you will find a way. Removing any blockages. Ace of Wands. Wands relate to fire, talking about some action. Aces are about bringing in a new energy. They're not about starting something new. They're about bringing in a new energy. It's in the reverse position. This is telling me to tell you, take the pressure off. Okay, there is no rush with this. It's not a race. Just take your time. Take your time before you take those first steps. You need to fully understand what's going on first. You need more information from this King of Swords, whoever they are. You need your mind settling. You need to start realising that there's part of you on an emotional level that's not happy and that needs leaving behind. You are starting to step into that power, so continue to do that. So yes, I'll leave it there because I'm almost 10 minutes. So good luck and yes, keep pushing forwards.